cracking, everybody? This is Daryl, DWES Enterprise, and today we out here in the woods of good old Portola Valley. And what we're working on today is we got a hallway, a little bit of a living room or family room, whatever you want to call it, and that is filled with urine. It's 1 to 2 years old is what they tell me. And then we have a pretty nice size L-shaped sectional and an area rug, which is also filled with urine on one side, that I could tell at least. So what we'll do is I'm gonna kind of piece this together and kind of show you what I'm doing, and go from there. All right, look at that view. Beautiful. All right, y'all. All right there, folks. So what I've done is I actually went to go vacuum the sofa, and the fabric came up. So after checking it out, I noticed that it's actually a cover, and the condition of the sofa is pretty bad. Yeah, she said it's 15 years old, and right now we're actually, so basically, just to give you a little bit more background, I was charging them $300. It's a sectional, probably 6 feet by 6 feet roughly, maybe a little shorter than that. And I told them just to put it in the wash. So at the end of the day, I did lose out, and I'm wearing my shoe covers outside. I'm tripping. At the end of the day, I am losing out on some money, but you know, I saved myself because I might clean it and then they might not be happy. All right, so I was like, hey, you might get a deeper clean in the washing machine. Just don't dry it and try to put it back on it while it's wet or a little damp. That way it's not too wrinkled. And then this is the next item that we're doing. They told me that they bought this for $200, and let me see which side of it. I think it's over here. That they bought it for $200, and they don't really want to spend any more money on it, or I wouldn't say any more money, but you can see it's an 8x10. It is, of course, a shag, which we know, and it's a synthetic. I already know that just by the backing and by the way it is. But what I told them is typically $1 a square foot. It's $1.25, mainly because what we have here, their dog is a habitual urinator in the house. So I'm gonna try to soak this as much as I can, but we can see this whole entire side. And I told her, I said, I'll do the best I can, but really the best way to do this will cost you more money. And that's to soak the whole thing, flush it, give it a rug bath, and vacuum it. So we'll get on this right now. So, because of how thick this thing is, I can only go backwards. Once I go forward, it does that. So I basically think it's clogged or something stuck on it. So I'll just go backwards. And y'all know me, whenever there's urine, I'm not cleaning that 1.5 to 2 feet. I'm not vacuuming it. So I'll just keep doing this. Get as much stuff off of there as possible. Now, as this urine treatment sits on here, you'll notice that the stain itself will start to go away. Hold on. Put that down. Let me try to straighten this out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that back. I got air in my line. Yo, like, this dog has peed on every inch of this edge here damn near. Trying to get the air out. So yeah, so that dog, man, peed on all of it. And then this is like where this is in the living room. Over here, there's a glass sliding door to go out to the patio. And all the or I should say the reason why I'm doing it here is because they got hardwood. But all that hardwood is all messed up because of the dog. I'm really just trying to soak this a little bit. And I'm gonna come with my CRB. And I'm gonna agitate that stuff in there. And then I'll extract and steam. We're gonna steam the top of the whole thing and then the back of this side here. And then we'll find something in a little pile over there to make it so that air can get through. So yeah, I'll come back to you in a second. And just to give you an idea of how many urine drops I'm getting, or and also the size. I've already went through 2 gallons of my urine treatment, and it's not ready to use. It's actually 1 to 4, but these been pretty heavy. The last one I did, I believe it was Monday. It was so heavy, and I got a video of that too. It just all depends how I put it out. But it was so heavy that I used like a full gallon in one job, or in that house. So, yeah, that's, once you start showing that you can actually do something, and you get clients that are standing behind you, and they throw the reviews out there, you'll definitely start getting more jobs in that area. So this guy, for this job, he actually called and said that he's seen all the pictures and stuff and the reviews, and he goes, that's what we need, because we have a lot of urine in the carpet. So think about that. And I get my reviews organic. I tell them about it, but I don't pressure them. And that's one thing that you guys have to, you got to figure out how you want to do your reviews. My app, it does send an email or a notification for a review, but I don't push it down their throat, man. If they want to do it, they can. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll let them know that it does help me grow. It does help me grow, of course, but just so other people can kind of see how I'm doing and how they felt about my cleanup. But that's about it. I don't pressure them. I know 2021, I'm about to go heavy, so I might start doing it a little bit more, but it's something I'm still working on, as far as asking for the review. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. So yeah, so as we were talking, you can see that this is pretty much gone. This is still there. We'll actually leave it up a little bit, but those stains on top are gone. So yeah, we'll come back in a second. See the difference already? I'm steady lagging on this, but I'm supposed to be getting some, or I need to order. I'm not supposed to be getting, but I'm wanting, I guess you could say. Some stiffer brushes. This machine here comes with the white brushes. In my opinion, they're a little too soft, or I should say a lot of too soft. Excuse the lighting, it's terrible. We are outside, a lot of shadows. You can see it's covered over here with trees and such. So we put this in here, the urine treatment. In that urine treatment, as you guys have seen in some of my other videos if you've been watching me, I put my my pre-treatment in there too for the for dirt and all that other stuff, stains, spots, whatever, whatever you guys want to call it. But I just let that go in there, kind of put it all in at the same time. I haven't had any issues where one counteracts the other. It's actually been pretty good. I think I took a picture of this prior. I don't recall right now off the top of my head. I do that stuff sometimes, man. I forget. Well, I forget a lot, but I forget to take pictures sometimes when I'm on the move. I've already been here for hella long just on the downstairs, so I wanted to do a good ass job on the floor. But there's more urine than he showed me, of course, right? So he sent me the picture and asked if I can do it. Of course I can. And on that picture, you can see the stains. So when I get there, as you see in the video, earlier this video, man, it's all over. So, and because this carpet is so new, I don't want to just do a topple spray. I kind of want to suck that stuff out of there. And I did talk to them and let them know that the urine, it did bleach the carpet. The ammonia kind of it sits on there. Now here's the thing. So many times, if you use something from the store, it might bleach the carpet. If you don't touch it, it might bleach the carpet. So it's like, which one do you want to do? Right? So it is what it is. It had to happen. Or something was bound to happen. So yeah. What do you want to do? But usually what I tell people, and this is a little tip for y'all, what I tell people is blot it, suck up as much pee as you can when you see it, blot it with the paper towel. You might have to use a lot of paper towel, but get as much of it as possible, and then flood it with vinegar, or white vinegar, and then do the same thing. Keep blotting and blotting, and then it's even better if you have a shop vac. That way you can suck all that stuff out. But it is what it is sometimes. Alright, and then from that edge, I already got that side there from the other way. This stuff is so thick, man. This is where I would love to have a glide on this lawn, which I want to get pretty soon. Sorry about this lighting again, man. It's terrible, but believe me, This carpet is all uniform. It's all one color right now without me even cleaning it. That urine treatment does a hell of a job, and of course the CRB. But what I'm trying to do with the CRB is I'm trying to get that urine treatment down a little deeper. I have a shag rug at home too. I like it. You know, the feel of it. This one's a little bit more thicker shag than mine, but cleaning is, I hate cleaning them. My old boss, she got a rug like this. She pulled the old okey doke on me too. Well, not really, she didn't know, but she had a dog, and she goes, the dog peed on my rug twice. So I cleaned it. This is before like I had all my equipment really. Like I was just barely getting into it, so I couldn't find all the urine. So I cleaned the carpet and got some basic ass urine treatment for dogs, of course, for dog urine, and gave it back to her. She's like, man, I can still smell it. She's like, I can still smell it. So, you know, I was like, okay. Did a little bit more research. Went out and bought an inflatable pool. Rinsed the hell out of her carpet, and you should see the stuff that was coming out of it. And it turned out that the whole entire rug was soaked. I wish I had a video, was taking video at that point, but I was just taking pictures. But the pool, even after I put the urine treatment, gave it a hell of a bath, like soaked it. All that water, which was clear, had a little white to it, or I should say cloudy. It was actually, it was all brown and yellow. It was like the craziest thing. And after I did that, she never smelled it again. It was the craziest thing. Still to this day, like, she always supports me. She always wants me to do stuff for her. I always tell her, like, I always, you know, like, you ain't gotta pay, man. She'll always be paying me. I do the same thing, like, for my grandma, for my aunt. You ain't gotta pay me. My brother, he always want to pay, like, just to support. That's just him. My grandma, she always be paying me. You know how grandmas are, grandparents. And then my aunt and my uncle. Same thing. They be breaking me off. So it's like your support system, or at least mine, my support system is pretty decent as far as my family goes. Even friends, like friends I went to school with, they supported me, a good amount of them. And then you got some that, you know, they rather go to a cheaper route, go a different route. It is what it is. I understand. Let me see if I get a picture of this. Give me one moment. Alright, so let's try this. We'll see what happens. I'll probably have to put y'all down. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to y'all. Alright, so I haven't done this side here. And as we look over here, you can see it's a lot lighter than here. So it is coming off a good amount. I'll spray some post-treatment on it and see what happens. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna finish up, and then I'll just show you guys the finished results, and we'll call it quits. We'll call it a quits. It may look hella dark, but it's not. What I'll do is I'll take a couple of these. I'll take a few of them. I don't think they'll mind. Put it like that, that way we can get some air flowing. It's a heavy ass rub. Probably all the air. It ain't even that wet. It look hella dark right now, but trust me, it's all uniform. I'm gonna put 2 more of those right here. Hopefully, you know, you get some wind under there. But anyway, this Daryl, DWES Enterprise. I'm out. Peace.